What's going on, guys? So today I wanted to talk to you about the 5 reasons why you should or why you shouldn't play RuneScape 3. So to start off with, there's a ridiculous amount of content for an average person like you or me that's just trying to find a game to play, and you'll probably be playing this game for however long if you actually enjoy it. So you really like it, or you just play it for like a whole minute and you just decide that this isn't for you and you're like, alright, it's time to go. And that's okay. Everybody has their own opinion. You don't have to like the game. Neither does the next man, neither do I. I don't even know if I like the game. But I mean, I'm playing the game still, recording a video, talking over it, and yeah. So I mean, it's still got to be somewhat decent. It's 20 years later. And up next, I'd like to talk about the skills, and there's 28 of them that you can use and acquire and learn and master. But we all pretty much know, if we've played the game, that which ones that they are and all that. But what I do like about them is how they incorporate with each other and work in conjunction with each other and with the other skills. And I find that very intriguing, and that's what really just keeps me coming back, because I know that over time, if people stop playing and the game keeps going, a lot of resources will end up going up because there's less people producing them, or there's just less people playing, so prices of stuff goes up because there's more of a demand and less people producing it. So it's just like there's things like that that you can consider into this game and learn from it, and also take these skills and apply them into real life. But not saying that like you'll learn from this game and like be able to do what you can in real life, but I'm just saying like certain ways of thinking and thought process of how things are made and refined and processed and cultivated, almost like what this game is at its essence. The quests are also a really good selling point as well, because they have so much lore and they give so much to offer, and just they don't really take that long if you ask me. It's just whether you're motivated to do them or not. But there's a lot of cute, funny stuff in them, and there's just a lot of different things that they also reward you with from completing them. I haven't done them all myself, so I'm not going to tell you to do them all, but they're definitely worth completing a few here and there, because you can get a lot of different benefits from them, like the area that I'm in right now, and then like there's like a different type of armors that you can get, or benefits you can get from mastering stuff. And there's like a lot of different mini rewards, and that was my next topic, was the mini rewards, was like the defenders, or like the benefits that you get from completing feats and getting 99s or 120s in a skill, which is accumulating 13 million in a skill experience, and 120 being 104 million experience accumulated. And the skill points, and the skill capes, sorry, they give you benefits or like small effects towards the skill. That's like a little passive perk, and it's really nice. And I think those are pretty cool as well. So that's also something that you can also look forward to. And I think that there's just a lot of different things as well. And lastly, the reward feeling that you get from accomplishing different things, like this is like you get like an emote, so you get like a reward factor or a sense of accomplishment for like doing something. You get awarded the cape and then like being able to show off the achievement. But however, I feel like nowadays it is a little bit undermined because of PVM, not PVM, player purchased bonds and being able to pay to win, because people are able to just buy everything and then just go through and just purchase everything and not really have too much of an issue. If like you just go through and purchase a bunch of bonds and then just sell them for gold, then you can just basically buy whatever you want on the game and just have the best in slot and get everything max 99 immediately, or as fast as possible, as fast as humanly possible that you can. It's still going to be an effort, but you still got to put a little elbow grease in, make sure it gets done quick enough. But one of the other issues I wanted to discuss was the game can make you an introvert, and this is an issue because obviously not being able to talk to anybody is an issue, and self-secluding doesn't help anybody, and you won't be able to help the issue at its core, which would be you or the game. And that's one thing that you would have to recognize when playing this game, is that you can become an introvert because you're not talking with anybody and you can be by yourself for a very long time. Which brings me to my next topic, which would be a lot of standstilling and AFKing, because a lot of the skills nowadays, they've made it to where you can just start the skill and then come back 2 or 3 minutes later and then just tap your screen or click the screen and you can just keep going, and that causes laziness, or you just don't want to do anything, and that's one of the problems with this game as well. Alright, and the last thing I wanted to talk about was time expectancy and the reality of this game and what it is, because the time expectancy is just basically how long it's going to take for you to understand everything, and it's going to take a very long time, at least a year, and that's just to grasp a lot of the basics and the things around what can do what and how you should approach certain things. And that's if that it could be a lot faster. I'm not going to say at least a year. I'm just saying that as like an average person. If you have trouble learning different things, or like your short-term memory on certain other things, but it's just things of that nature. And then the final thing that I wanted to talk about with is just reality of it. The reality of this game is, you don't gain anything from this. This is all for fun and for pure enjoyment. If you do enjoy it, however, this game is just more like made for your own self-satisfaction, to fill your ego for the achievements that you acquire in this game, but you might not be able to acquire in real life, or just for things of that nature. However, at the heart of it, I think that it's still a very awesome game, and it's kept me coming back for years and years, and there's just so much different things, and it's really nice. I can't say anything better about it, except for just stop nerfing everything.